This is the weather forecast video for Monday, December the 12th, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see a disturbance over the southeastern part of the country producing some showers there, and a new storm system moving into the desert southwest producing some rain and mountain snow, and some low clouds over the middle part of the country. The watch warning map from just before midnight showed some winter weather issues. One, freezing rain advisory over Wisconsin, a winter storm watch and winter storm warnings over the southwest, and the air stagnation continues over the Pacific Northwest. The QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Friday evening at 6 o'clock shows quite a bit of precipitation over the state, anywhere from about a quarter to about 1.5 inches of rain over the state, with the heaviest over the far south. Now, some of that could be in the form of freezing rain. Here is the probability of at least 1/100th of an inch of ice from Monday evening to Tuesday evening, and the best chances over western Iowa down south into Nebraska and to Kansas. Heading into Tuesday evening to Wednesday evening, a pretty good chance in northwestern Iowa, mainly north of a Glenwood to about Mason City line, with the orange being at least an 80% shot at 1/100th of an inch of ice. So let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. This will be at 6 p.m. this evening. You'll see a big upper level trough moving into southern California with the southwesterly flow aloft. With that, that's going to start to bring in moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico with this storm system over the desert southwest. Meanwhile, here we'll have some cloudiness and some drizzle. Some of it could be freezing drizzle early in the morning across the northeast. We head into Tuesday. Here comes some rain moving in late in the afternoon. By Tuesday afternoon, it should be raining, and this will likely be in the form of rain over the southern half of the state by then. And Wednesday looks just plain soggy. Be rain most of the day. Some of it could be moderate to heavy at times, with highs in the 40s. That'll be the only godsend. It'll be in the 40s with the rain. By Thursday, that storm has moved off to the north and east. Cold air comes back, temperatures back into the 20s, with a cool north breeze and high pressure coming out of Canada. That high pressure will be nearly overhead by Friday evening and into Saturday morning, so it could be quite cold once again by Saturday morning, with highs back in the 20s and lows maybe around 10. That moves off on Saturday. Winds begin to switch back around to the south and west, and the temperatures again begin to warm back into the 30s once more, with moisture developing over the southwest again. And by Sunday, here it comes again, and this looks to be again in the form of rain, with rain extending from western Iowa southwestward through Kansas, Oklahoma, and into Texas. A week from today, the 19th, you can see some energy over the western Great Lakes, and another piece of energy back in the desert southwest once more. And this looks to be that it could be some rain, maybe mixing in with some snow. So snow lovers that want a white Christmas will have to hope for this to continue on the next consecutive runs. We move further into voodoo, into the month of December, the 23rd. 2 days before Christmas, a little bit of a disturbance moving through the Ohio Valley, with a fairly zonal flow aloft with a trough axis west here. That could produce some wet, if not white weather across our area, but the main heaviest precipitation will remain over the Ohio and Tennessee Valley and into the deep south. And at the end of the forecast, the 27th, a bit of a northwesterly flow and a trough axis nearby, but no real excitement around the country, and showing some rain over the south and some precipitation moving into the Pacific Northwest, with some high pressure moving in from Minnesota that could produce a little bit of a cooling toward the end of the year. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.